Hey there, it's Michelle, and I was going to do a pen test for the Plum Paper Central Planner group on Facebook, and instead of just showing you, I decided to go ahead and do a video test because I think that makes it easier to see how the pen's actually going to write. I have a whole bunch of pens here that I thought I could try, and we'll just see how it goes. So the first one is a Pentel RSVP. It's a ballpoint pen, and I have a medium and a fine here. This is a new 2016 Plum Paper Planner. It's the new paper that they've come out with. So here is this pen for you. And that's the medium. It's a ballpoint pen, so it has no problem and it's not going to smear. That's what the fine point will look like for you. This is also not really a planner pen, but it's a pen that I really, really love. It's a Pilot brand. Sorry, I'm having trouble focusing. I'm on my phone. Accra Ball, and it's a fine point. My husband got these for me for Christmas, and I love them. It's pretty much like a gel roller pen, and I don't know if I think they have colored ink, but I just have them in black. So it's called the Accra Ball, and it's made by Pilot. I'm trying to watch myself write through my phone, and so it's kind of turning out tricky for me, but you get the idea. And this one does not smear either right after writing with it. Now we'll get into more of the traditional planner girl pens. One of those is the Sharpie Pin. I have two different kinds of Sharpie Pin. I have a fine point and a medium point. This is the fine point. I purchased these in store, but the mediums I had to buy on Amazon. This is the Sharpie Pin. And one thing I've noticed with the Sharpies, you have to write straight up and down. I do anyway. There it is. It doesn't smear. And I like these pens, but like I said, the only downfall I have is you have to write pretty much straight up and down to get them to work. Here is a Sharpie medium point. This is like the funniest thing, trying to write when you're looking through a phone. Again, no smear, and there is the tip of the pen. See if I can get it to focus. It's a little bit bigger. I love these in my Plum Paper Planner. I feel like they're the easiest to write with, and they write really smooth. So I'm happy with those. Now here is a Papermate Flare in medium point. I love these pens in the old Plum Paper and in my Erin Condren, but I don't like them as well on this new paper. I don't know what it is, but I'm just not as crazy about them. I feel like they don't, it's scratchy almost when you write with it. It's tricky. This is a almost brand new pen. I've used it for just a little bit, but I'm not crazy about them in this paper. It doesn't smear. Well, it did just a little tiny bit right there, but excuse me, I always usually let it dry anyway before I write, but it did smear just a tad right there on that period. Okay, this is a Pilot G2 0.7. These are popular Planner Girl pens. They have a whole bunch of colors of these. It's a gel pen. And I'm going to write it right here. These are really smooth, but with it being gel ink, it is going to smear if you don't give it a chance to dry first. So, this is my new very favorite pen. It's a Papermate Ink Joy Gel 0.5. They make these same pens, let me zoom out a little so you can see it, in 0.7 size as well. But I am loving them in this planner. I'm using them on other paper. They're my new go-to pen for sure. So, let me try it out for you. I really love those pens. They're my favorite right now for my planner. I have 3 more pens to show you. This is a friction. I think this is made by Pilot as well. This is an erasable pen. I use these in my Plum Paper teacher planner because it seems like plans always change when you're a teacher. So this is the friction. If you get in too big of a hurry when writing with these, it will skip on you. It does not bleed or smear, and then it's really easy to just erase it. It erases through heat. I live in Texas, and so I waited forever to purchase these because I'm trying to hold the planner still and it's not working. Because I had heard that if you leave it in your car, it's going to erase all of what you've written. I have not seen that problem, but I do love these for my planner, my teacher planner. You can still see it's like a yellowy ink right here, but it shows up worse on camera than it actually does in person. So usually whenever I erase something, I'm gonna write back over it, so it doesn't really bother me. Another Planner Girl pen that I've seen is I think it's Staedtler's Tripless Fine Liner. I do like these. I purchased a pastel pack and they do not show up on this paper. I don't know what it is about it, but this is a bright red, so we shouldn't have any trouble seeing it. I do like these pens. They're very fine point. They're 0.3. There we go. So they write on the side, which is something that I hate about the Sharpie. You have to go straight up and down. But with this one, you don't have that problem, and 0 smear. They come in a whole bunch of colors. Like I said, the pastels didn't work great for me. The last pen I have to show you is a Le Pen. I remember using these as a kid, and then I saw someone using one on their planner. I was like, maybe I'll try that again. It is a porous point fine tip, and this one is in black. I don't know if they have different thicknesses, but I was writing a little bit on the side, and here writing straight up and down. So it's great. It does smear if you wipe it immediately, but like I said, usually I wait before I'm rubbing it off anyway. But okay, so I put the phone down and I wrote with each of these pens. With the friction here, I drew a little scribble and erased it. But here's a close-up of each of these pens inside the new Plum Paper Planner. I hope this video was helpful for you and that you found some new pens maybe that you haven't thought of trying, or you just saw how they would stack up to your favorite pen. And thanks guys for watching. See you later.